Hey guys, Old Pap here, and welcome to my Pokemon Omega Ruby Nuzlocke challenge. I'd like to first start off by saying I messed up with the first 20 minutes or so of this recording. The video was cutting in and out, audio was cutting in and out, sometimes losing it completely for minutes at a time, but I managed to fix it. Unbeknownst to me, I was already well into it. So, let me catch you up here. The rules. To begin with, if a Pokemon would faint in battle, it is considered dead. I must take it to a Pokemon Center and release it as soon as possible. Second rule, I must capture the first Pokemon I encounter in a said route or area, unless, and this is a rule I implemented, unless it's already in my party. The reason I did that is not only for entertainment value, so I have different Pokemon to show off, but there's been points where I got stuck that I could not use a certain HM on a Pokemon to advance in the game. So there's that. Let's see. I must nickname every Pokemon. This is to get you more attached to them, so it kind of sucks even harder whenever they die. Fourth rule is I can capture legendaries, but I cannot use them in battle. This is because there's certain points in the game where I need the legendary to advance. You'll see as we get to those points. And the fifth rule is a special one that I created myself. I call it the Shiny Clause. If I would encounter a shiny Pokemon in any area at any time, whether I've captured one there or not, I am allowed to capture it and use it in battle. The reason I implemented this rule is because shiny Pokemon are extremely rare in this game, as most Pokemon games, and I think it would be pretty cool to include that in this run. So let's get started here. So as you can see, I already have 3 Pokemon in my party. I chose Mudkip, which I nicknamed Muddy Buddy. I also caught a Zigzagoon, which I nicknamed Ziggy, and I caught a Wingull, which I nicknamed Mine after finding Nemo. The seagulls that showed up and just started screaming mine at everything they saw. So I thought that was kind of funny. We've caught Pokemon in the first 2 routes. We've trained up a little bit. You guys didn't miss much. I didn't even come close to losing anything. So let's continue on here, actually get some footage of this Nuzlocke challenge. Here we go on to the next route, which is 102. And I have not caught anything here yet. Yeah, let's check this grass. Oh, I missed something there. Yeah, there's certain features of this game, like the sneaking feature, which I can't use using a keyboard. Let's see what we got. Oh, routes! Oh my god! Yes! Hell yes. These aren't exactly rare on this route, but I could have ran into anything else and would have been stuck with it. But hell yeah, I am so pumped to start off this Nuzlocke with routes. Psychic types are pretty strong in any generation, and this thing is a beast when you get it up to Gardevoir or, oh shoot, what's the other one? I'm so not well versed in Beyond Gen 3. Honestly, I haven't played a Game Boy game since Emerald version. Alright, let's capture this guy. I'm done messing around with it. So the reason I'm doing this Nuzlocke, as you guys knew, I was doing a Ruby version Nuzlocke with Dr. Harpenstein. Well, I lost all the footage for that. It was corrupted on my phone. I gotcha. Sweet, I got routes. Anyway, it is completely lost. I feel horrible about it, and I want to continue that. So I'm starting a new one on what I think is the best looking, hell, best overall game, Pokemon game, mainstream game out there. I think Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are awesome. I mean, you have access to Pokemon all the way up to Gen 6, and you play through the Gen 3 story, plus some. So this is kind of a new experience for me. I've never played this. Alright, what are we going to nickname this guy? I don't even know. Gallade, by the way, is what the male can evolve into, but we don't gotta worry about that because this is a female. Shoot. A good nickname for this guy. If I do this on a live stream, I'm gonna ask you guys for opinion. Okay, I'm gonna call it Wally because that kid that you actually teach how to catch a Pokemon in this game, he catches the routes. So I'm gonna go ahead and call this thing Wally, even though it's a girl. And welcome to the party. This thing is gonna take us far in this game. I am so glad we caught this. Alright, got my party all healed up. We got routes involved. I think I'm gonna switch it to the front and start training it like right off the bat here. Yeah, we're gonna... Wally, I'm sorry. I gotta get in the habit of calling them by their nicknames, so it hurts even more when I lose them. I'm gonna take a look at this guy real quick, see what kind of abilities he has. Synchronize, that's usually what you get with it. As of right now, he only has a status move, or a status change move, so I definitely need to train him up a little bit so he can actually do some damage and fight things on his own. Well, let's go grind. I will be cutting sections out, editing sections out of me grinding, as well as like pointless cutscenes. Otherwise, this would be like a 3-hour-long video project, and you guys don't want to see me grinding for like 20-30 minutes at a time just fighting wild Pokemon. Alright, let's get into our first real trainer battle outside of our rival there. I think he's just got like a Zigzagoon, or a Poochyena or something. Zigzagoon. Shouldn't be too hard, should get a nice chunk of experience from this. Don't matter. Easy peasy. That's why I love routes. It's like overpowered early on. And a whopping $64. Bug Pokemon. Alright, Bug Catcher Rick. Let's see what you got. Hit pretty good. Ooh, man, that actually hurt for like a low-level tackle. Might need to get routes out of there already. I'm sorry, Wally. And another level. I gotta switch out here. Psychic doesn't even affect dark types. Yeah, let's bring out Muddy Buddy. Muddy Buddy's gonna carry us through the first gym like no problem. First gym being a rock type, so I might want to train Muddy Buddy up to at least level 12. At least. I'll probably get him to evolve before we get in there. Done. Alright, let's see what he uses next. I might switch routes back out. Talo. Yeah, I'm gonna bring Wally out. Glass Cannon. I keep saying he, it's a she. She's gonna be a Glass Cannon if I don't get her level up high enough, because one good hit from one of them fighting types will take him down pretty quick. Her. God damn it. Oran Berries are really helpful in a Nuzlocke. Just having a Pokemon hold on to them you get that bad crit hit that puts you into the yellow, you don't have to waste a turn in healing just enough HP to keep you in it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give one of those orange berries to Wally. I can't tell you how many Nuzlocks I just abandoned. I lost my starter early on, and I was like, there's no way I'm grinding some weak-ass Pokemon up and trying to continue on through there. But there has been times I have, though. I've done more Nuzlocks than I care to admit, and I've actually only completed a couple. I've completed one on Fire Red, and I completed one on not Leaf Green, sorry. One on Fire Red and one on Sapphire version. Those are the only two Nuzlocks I ever successfully completed. Oh, what the hell, man? This game has like a lot of interruptions. Definitely a lot more than Emerald did, or Ruby or Sapphire. Well, found my father in Petalsburg City. He's actually the 4th gym leader. We won't come back here and fight him for a while. Or no, he's the 5th gym leader. We need 4 gym badges before we can come back and fight him. He's the normal type gym leader. And try and get myself a fighting type, hopefully, before we make it back here. Okay, so I completely skipped the little mini tutorial where you help Wally catch the routes, and your dad in this city, he'll be the 5th gym leader that we fight, but we need 4 badges before we come back. He actually uses normal Pokemon, so my goal is to have a pretty strong fighting type before we get back here. I think I'm going to try and catch one more Pokemon on Route 104 here, and then I'll call it an episode. I feel bad, I lost so much footage at the beginning there. It wasn't necessarily exciting, like this first episode. Wasn't expecting it to be too exciting. Let's see what we got. Zigzagoon, already got one. After I catch this Pokemon out here, I think I'm going to call it an episode. I feel kind of bad. This episode was a little bit boring, a little bit dry, especially considering I lost like 20 minutes worth of footage there in the beginning, especially me picking my starter. But hey, the beginning's pretty dry and boring anyway. This will get much more exciting as I go on. The game gets a lot harder. We get a lot more access to a lot more Pokemon, a lot more types, and let's see what we get here before we call it an episode. A Wormhole. Alright. Hopefully Wally won't one-hit it here. Oh, it's level 2. I might one-hit it. Yeah! I just wasted my chance here to catch a Pokemon on this route. Hey, so's the way of the Nuzlocke. I should have used a weaker Pokemon. Anyway, Route 104 is now off limits. I can no longer catch any Pokemon here. And at that, I think I'm going to call it an episode. I thank everyone for watching. I hope you tune in for future episodes. I promise it's going to be a lot more exciting. I plan on having guests on here, keep more interesting banter going, some comedy. It's going to be a great ride. I hope you join me for it, and I hope you guys have a good one. I will see you in the next one.